Hello everyone and welcome to the very first PodCat. My name is PodCat and I am joined by
Michael.
And Lynsey.
And in the background we will be playing random games which we talk about and discuss the latest gaming news. And our first topic is Game, which just recently went into administration and a lot of stores shut down.
There's only, 333 left in
Oh yes,
UK?
where'd you get that figure from? There's some crazy deals going. Apparently, 320 gigabyte PS3 with Assassin's Creed Revelations was going for 80 quid.
What?
Which would have been, yeah.
I wish I could have got that.
Yeah,
I already have a
wish I could have.
I just want a Blu-ray player for my bedroom.
You don't need one. Just buy a normal one. Is it not cheaper?
PS3 is better.
How? Is it not just going to be the same Blu-ray player?
Yeah, but I can also then play my games in my room.
You could have the Blu-ray player in your room. The Blu-ray player in your room.
Yes, the PlayStation.
PS3.
But the PlayStation plays Blu-ray
And games.
Games.
What's the difference between like a really expensive Blu-ray player and just a crappy one?
Some don't do 1080, I think. And
what's the point?
and the expensive ones, they support iPlayer and all, just as the PlayStation does. The PlayStation is the best Blu-ray player you can get. Sony have said that themselves.
They would.
No, but
to be fair.
But Sony make the most expensive Blu-ray players as well.
Yeah.
And they also are the people who own the copyright on Blu-ray, so they would be right if they said the PlayStation's the best Blu-ray player you can get.
I'm pretty sure Blu-ray is developed by like 7 or 8 companies and they all share.
No, Sony.
Like Samsung and all.
No, I know they make Blu-ray players, but Sony own Blu-ray. Anyway,
Blu-ray.
with blue lasers.
No. That makes sense.
And they're like a smaller wavelength than before, so they can write more detail, more stuff.
So technically, violet lasers would be the best.
Yeah, but there's probably some. Well,
really expensive.
They can just make more money by releasing that in 5 years' time.
Yeah, they will. They probably already have it copyrighted.
Let me go
They'll
check
release
out
Indigo ones first. And then in the next 5 years, buy them.
Probably.
Do you know what CDs and DVDs used?
White light.
I think it was red.
Really?
I think so.
That's really low on the spectrum compared.
Yeah. I'll give it a check now, but I'm pretty sure.
That would shock me.
I just searched wavelength, CD wavelength, and I got wavelength album by Northern Irish singer-songwriter Van Morrison.
Van Morrison is the best.
Sorry, my dad. Circular.
Oh. Apparently, the next one is blue-violet laser.
Really?
And it'll bring 20 times more capacity than a Blu-ray. Well, that's good.
Yeah, but thing is, most things on Blu-ray discs don't even take up the entire space on the Blu-ray disc.
Yeah.
The only reason that we need it is because if you scratch a Blu-ray disc, it doesn't actually affect the quality.
Maybe as like 8K programs come in, like you know the way HD's 1920 by 1080, I think it's 7000 by 4000
what
pixels. Yeah, and like Samsung like came out with a TV as a demo, and you could go right up to it. You could see photographers going right up to it and taking photographs of wee tiny cars going by on the screen. It was unreal.
That's crazy. So Robert Bowling has.
I was just reading the list too.
Robert Bowling's left.
Yeah,
Activision.
He's left InfinityWard and Activision as well.
Which did he leave? Which did he leave?
Both.
But they're separate companies, are they not?
No, he was an employee of both.
Alright, well, anyway, he's left, and where's he gone, Lynsey?
Bethesda to apparently join the Brink 2 team. And what is it? Bethesda were said to quote, "They were made for each other."
And of course, although every COD released in the past 7 years has been the exact same game, breaks so shit that he's not going to do anything good for it either.
I quite liked
He'll
Call
add
of Duty.
some of his special magic. Yeah, it's a good game. It's just Michael's
It's just the same game for the past 7 years.
herder.
Yeah, but like, you know, they just
That's good.
enhance stuff in it.
They've got the recipe.
No,
Yeah.
no,
You know, they have the recipe for a really good game that people are going to buy.
it's the same
And it's
engine.
shown that people buy it every time they release a new one.
No, that just
Yeah.
shows that the consumer market is stupid. It's like,
No, it shows that they know their market.
no, it's just the same game
And
with
it's a
new
good marketing
maps.
strategy.
It's the same game with new maps.
So,
Yeah,
that's
so
people.
the same game that you like, all the gameplay mechanics that you know and love, but more content to play it with.
They could at
And
least
they-
make. They could at least upgrade the engine.
But why? What's wrong with this engine? It runs at 60 frames per second on a console, which very few games can do.
But even
and it stunning visuals, pretty
no,
much.
the graphics in it are shit. The graphics are the same.
They're pretty stunning for 60 frames per
They're
second.
the same that
They
they
are
have.
good.
They're the same that they have been since COD 4. Bat-
yeah, they've
Battlefield
pretty much.
3 has amazing graphics.
Not really on console. It's still the same
Yeah.
looking as Bad Company 2, except they shine more lights in your face.
PC only.
No, that was only on the Xbox, which shows that Xbox is a shit console.
No, on PC too. You should see.
No, they got rid of that, lad.
No.
Yes,
No.
yes, they did.
No.
Yeah,
They've still got really bright lights in the campaign and all.
they don't.
Yeah.
Only bright lights where there's meant to be bright lights, just like there would be in real life. Like if you got a flashlight.
Not that you can't see.
Showing on your face. That's the point of them.
My God,
Well,
it's
like
really
streetlights you can't see.
Anyway, he's moved to work on
Bethesda.
Ring 2. Yeah.
Like just after he quit, he had 12 hours of back-to-back meetings of people wanting to employ him.
Yeah, and then
See-
That's
Michael?
ridiculous.
and
See?
he went to work for one of the best game companies that's ever existed, which has started to sell out a little.
For a shit game.
They always release buggy games.
Yeah.
Another thing that happened in like the past week is Peter Molyneux, which he made Fable, the creature, or not the creatures. That's
Totally
Nova.
unrelated.
Shames and all.
Yeah, you said earlier that he made the creatures too, and I was like, no, he didn't.
Yeah, he made creatures. Or what's it called? No,
Spore.
it was black and white. So you could get a creature in it.
1 sec.
It was black and white. He made, and the movies is another one he
The
made.
movies was class.
He recently left the Fable team and all,
He,
and what?
he made Theme Park, but did he make Theme Park World?
Oh, I played Theme Park World.
I played
It's amazing.
Oh no,
On
he
PS2.
yeah he left before they released
Oh.
Theme Park World. But he made the original Theme Park.
Well,
It was one of those games that, like, just children would buy and then get bored of. Like, I got bored of it really easily, really
Oh, yeah.
quickly.
Yeah, but you have good memories of it.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
graphics really, like, weird. I just remember the people.
Anyway,
It's just weird.
what were you saying, Ronan?
well, this week, just a week or two after he quit, and his new company is called 22Con.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Just after he quit, they had a game jam which was based on ideas that he would think up of. Like, what was the one I read out? You're a pigeon and you have to stop businessmen from jumping off buildings.
Do you not say
by bringing them items?
you're a heartbeat or something?
Yeah, there's one's Heartbeat. There's one's, instead of making games longer, like Skyrim 300 hours and all, you have only 1 second to play the game. What would you do with your second?
What else was it? There's that, the NPC save thing.
Oh yeah, what if NPCs could save and load your game and were in charge of it? You'd have to stay on their good side if you wanted to save your game.
Why would those be good games?
They're not, but
No.
it's just weird and wacky ideas that he would say.
If he would say,
He's known for
if he-
talking bollocks.
yeah, but if he would say them, he would actually say them.
yeah.
Most of those were other
He-
people's
he do-
ideas.
he- no, but he does say things like that.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
but his at least have some possibility
I
of
know,
being good.
but It's just
It's supposed to make
there's a Twitter account called Peter Molyneux, which just extends his personality.
Hey,
and
no anti-Semitism on this.
Suppose
Did
you
you-
have to be like pretty weird and wacky to come up with new games that haven't already, existed.
Burkus.
Yeah. Well, anyway, 200 games are on the whatwoulpetermolyneux.com, I believe it is, and you can try them out free now.
Cool.
Yes, Michael?
I was gonna say, did you know that no one cares?
Like my. Anyway.
Come on then.
Well, OMG Pop has exploded, and Zynga, bought up their Drawception game and all. Wait, no, they bought all of OMG Pop,
Yeah,
didn't
the entire thing.
Oh, well, yeah, lots of games like that are going big now, and one of them's called Drawception, which is kind of like Pictionary, draw something, draw my thing, combined with Chinese whispers. And what you do is someone submits like a phrase, you draw it, and then someone looks at your picture and tries to describe it, and then someone draws that, and so on and so forth. And then after a day, you come back on the website and you can see, how the entire thing progressed over time. And you get 10 minutes to draw, so it's not as time limited as Draw My Thing.
You played
really
it
is
earlier on, didn't you?
Yeah.
What?
Burkus played it earlier in the week.
Oh, is this the one that takes ages?
Yeah.
That sounds.
You kind of have to do stuff in advance.
Well, I thought you just said that it was on the Xbox. Never mind.
No, it's not on the Xbox.
I know, that's why I was confused.
But what is on the Xbox is Techno Kitten Adventure, which just came out with the Ron English pack.
It's not.
Wait,
called,
I still
it's,
haven't watched.
It's called the Popaganda pack.
I know, but they know it is the Ron English pack. They must have called it.
After
It
the
is
guy who made it.
crazy. Have you seen?
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
It is
I've seen.
mental.
I've seen a wee bit of it, but I didn't watch Nova's video on it, which I need to do.
It doesn't
He was
look
going
as.
mental.
It does not look as hard as the meat pack.
Oh, it does. Yes.
No.
Definitely, Michael.
It's got. I watched the entire thing too, Lynsey. I've seen it. The thing is, Lynsey, you haven't played Techno Kitten that much.
No, I'm so bad at it.
The meat pack's okay now. Like once you get used to the reversion thing, it's not too bad.
Yeah, but it still is pretty fucked up. 1 second. There you go.
What is this?
You'll see.
Oh. Right, we're starting to play Draw My Thing now.
Cause
In case you wonder
What Michael just said.
what is going on.
anyway,
Oh, I'm not gonna be logged in. God damn it, Michael.
if you haven't played Techno Kitten yet, what the fuck have you been doing? It's available on iOS, it's available on Xbox, and it's available on Facebook. So get out there and play it.
You can get on it on Facebook for free also.
Get on that.
You get the meat
shit.
pack on Facebook.
Yeah, the meat pack and the original pack, the Dream Pack it's called, are available. And you
Yep.
can buy the other packs for 99 cents each, but I think you just best buy the game on Xbox or on iOS and you get the updates for free.
You need to get it on an Xbox so you can play it on the full TV.
Yeah.
That like
I would.
best
Just
experience.
don't sit too close to the TV, or you will.
Yeah,
You'll
press your
mental.
eyeballs to the screen.
Have an epileptic fit.
No,
Even if you're not epileptic.
Surprisingly, you cannot get epilepsy off Techno Kitten.
Some guy explained it to them that it's just the combination of colours they used and it's fine. Like that famous Japanese cartoon that caused all the kids they spaz
That's
out.
Pokemon. Pokemon caused that.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, I thought it was a program with like a robot.
No, Pokemon did it.
Yeah, well, it was like flashing red and blue, and that's what caused it. Whereas Techno Kitten's not really like that. It's just loads of stuff on screen.
Yeah.
Burkus, play the game.
Oh, sorry. Fair cake. I do not have a clue what Michael is drawing right now.
Thanks,
Drawing my
Mark.
thing.
It's a bench.
Really?
Thanks.
Nice.
I feel loved.
Oh, hang on.
Anyway, Lynsey, why aren't you in the game?
Because I went and logged in.
All right.
It was too late, which makes me sad.
Anyway,
I just want to talk
Sony.
about something.
So,
Yes, new topic.
Sony have.
Just ignore. No, Michael, shut up. My dad bought an iPad yesterday.
Oh,
And what's it like seeing? What's it like seeing
There's
old
no.
people?
He hasn't got it yet.
why did he buy it?
It comes on
What
Thursday.
was
He didn't get the new one. He got the old one,
so
refurbished.
getting it for?
Just know he just really wanted one. And he's like, I'll use it for presentations and work and stuff. It's just like, yeah. And then he came up to me.
Who actually does that?
He was trying to convince mom to let him buy it. So he came up to me and was like, Lynsey, you would use it, wouldn't you? I was like, yeah, sure, I'll use it.
Marcus, what are you drawing?
Yeah, cake.
It's a steak knife. I was listening to Lynsey there rather than actually drawing.
So yeah, we're getting
Anyway.
an iPad. So that should be fun.
Sony, although this was just a rumour 2 weeks ago, it is now official. Sony shut down the studio that made SOCOM and MAG.
Zipper Interactive, but that's because MAG and SOCOM are shit.
But I thought they were like really big exclusive games.
Yeah, no, they thought MAG would be amazing. You can get like 100 players in one match, but it's shit.
256.
It's shit.
Yeah.
It is a terrible game. Everyone was like, "Oh, we're gonna get this," and then everyone played the demo, and they're like, "No one's getting this."
But it still kind of sucks that they just shut the studio down. It's kind of
No, it's a shit game. The studio should have done better, or they shouldn't have made the game. It's part of business. That's all I can say.
I don't know what those games are.
Marcus, the answer is wrinkles.
their MAG was amazing because you could get 256 players in the one game, and it was like a big, massive battlefield.
But it was shit.
And SOCOM's like a third-person game, isn't it? It's kind of
Yeah.
Gears of War, PS3 equivalent.
No, the Gears of War PS3 equivalent is what's that game that we have that has aliens and all in it? Nope, there you go. There's my mind gone. Anyway, the Gears of War title equivalent is God of War because they're both GOW.
I played Gears of War. Gears of War 2. It scared me. I don't like the aliens. The noises they make.
It's too dark.
The worms?
That's all.
Is that what they're called? Worms?
It was pretty good.
Locust.
What?
The bow.
The Locust.
Oh, Locust. Anyway, Sega.
Yep.
They have...
Downhill ever since they stopped making consoles.
Yeah,
Like the Mega Drive.
they really should not have pulled out of the console race. And they have decided to drop many of their major franchises, and the only ones which they are confirmed to still be working on are Sonic, Football Manager, Total War, and Aliens. Whereas this does not mean that all other ones that they do have been cancelled. Like, personally, I would hope that Yakuza still goes. This does mean that the company is downsizing and is on the path to shutting down.
What other big names did they like cut?
Actually, what other big games did Sega make? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Let's find out. I'm going to the Sega Wikipedia page.
You better load that fast.
List of Sega video game franchises.
I played Aladdin on the Sega Mega Drive.
They made something called Afterburner.
Did you?
Afterburner has been going since 1987 to 2010, apparently. They've made Alex Kidd, which has been going from 1986
Oh yeah, that's a
to
terrible game.
2009. They've got a lot of Alien games, and they're still going. They've made some really bad franchise games, such as The Amazing Spider-Man in 1993. Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well.
That's made by them.
But they're making something else now, like the Bayonetta guys.
I don't think they're... Well, they're not being employed by
It's
Sega.
no, it's what's it called? Metal Gear Rising. I think they're making.
That's for...
Another Metal Gear game.
I know Metal Gear games never come out.
It's not a Metal Gear Solid game. It's Metal Gear Rising, which is just a shit spin-off with swords.
They haven't made a lot of good games recently. Other than... Actually, you can't even call the Sonic games good anymore.
Who had a Sega Mega Drive?
I did.
I didn't.
I did.
My first console was a Super Nintendo.
Did any of you ever play Golden Axe?
No.
No.
Oh, I would have said it was the best Sega game.
Would you? I would have
Personally.
said um oh
Not Sonic, no.
what was that game that was on Sega? It was the Yakuza series is based off similar aspects. Oh,
There's a lot of good.
this is good.
Megalomania. You know Megalomania, Michael?
Shh, I'm trying to think.
I was talking.
Shh. I'm sorry, lad.
Unplug your headphones
there
or
you
something in the meantime.
Shenmue. Shenmue was made by Sega, and it was amazing.
Although not made by Sega, Megalomania was
Shit.
a fantastic game.
Shit.
Yeah, no.
Holy shit.
And, like, they were going to make a second one, but it just disappeared off the face of the earth, so I'm hoping that I might be able to make something with it if I was allowed.
Yeah, you won't be allowed, lad.
Probably not,
Not
but
a
you never
chance.
know.
No.
It was just a wee small indie company.
There's not a single chance in the world, lad.
No. Well, no harm in trying.
Yes, there's.
What were your favourite games like from your childhood?
Ooh, Kingdom Hearts, but it's still my favorite game.
Spyro. Well,
Yes.
what era are we talking here?
I remember Spyro,
PS1
Enter the
before-
Dragonfly,
are we-
PS2.
Oh no.
No.
Are we talking PS1, PS2? What?
We'll try PS1 first.
Right, PS1. Oh, it's gotta be. It's not Crash Bandicoot, surprisingly.
I've never played an actual Crash Bandicoot game. I've only
Final-
played the
Played the first
like
one.
crossover one with Spyro.
Final Fantasy VII. It has to be Final Fantasy VII.
Spyro, I nearly completed it. I was just a few gems away from 100% on it, which I should go back and do because I still have the save. What else? Toy Story was a good game.
Oh, wait, which Toy Story? I only had Toy Story 2.
It might have been Toy Story 2.
I quite enjoyed it, and they had the general guy.
Was Toy Story 2 the one where, do you remember in the game you fight him on the wee square thing? The floaty...
I can't remember, lad.
and there's an airport and all on it.
Well, it would have been the one with the airport, but I never got.
Yeah.
I never got to the finish.
No, I completed it.
Oh, all the Virtua games must have been dropped in, like Virtua Fighter.
Oh, is that the game where the resolution is completely square?
Aye.
Yeah, they make the game 1024 by 1024 so it can fit in an arcade. So stupid.
Yeah, but that must mean that they've dropped it. And the major thing for Sega in Japan is their arcade series. Like, Sega make a lot of bucks off arcade. They also make the UFO catcher games and all. Arcades are what Sega are still known for in Japan.
Yeah, but would it make them that much money?
Yeah, it really does. You'd be surprised. I wonder, is Yakuza 5 cancelled now? Because it's already been announced, and they said there would be 5 cities in it.
I doubt it would be. Maybe they just forgot to say or mention it. And
Because it's not a big Western game.
yeah.
Yeah, well, I hope that's what it is. If it is dead, I will cry. And I am not joking.
Another game, I think it was called Road Rage on the PS1. It was just like a...
Was that
was it?
not a Simpsons game?
No, it was like a motorbike game, but it was just a badass motorbike game. Like you could beat the crap out of someone, get off your bike, like crash into someone, get off your bike and steal their better bike.
Burkus.
But like Grand Theft Auto, like
No, it was a race game, like a motorbike racing game, except you got crowbars and stuff.
Burkus, I just remembered your favourite PS1 game, which we have to show to Lynsey.
Is this the Phantom Menace?
Incredible Crisis.
No, Incredible Crisis sucked.
Incredible Crisis was a brilliant game. It was the most head-frying game ever, but it had a brilliant soundtrack, and the head-frying was fun. It was really the first party game, even though it was single-player, because people used to switch controllers,
Yeah,
and it has actually been described as the first party game.
but you could screw other people up, like by
Yeah.
yeah,
But
if one person's got screwed up, everyone got screwed up.
it's such a head-frying game. In fact, the symbol on the North American cover art is literally a head that's sort of exploding. It's meant to be head-frying.
Right, shall we move on? Oh crap! Shall we move on to PS2?
Yeah, of course.
Era.
PS2. Like I
Grand
said,
Theft Auto 3.
No, Grand Theft
San
Auto.
Andreas.
Grand Theft Auto 3 was shit. Grand Theft Auto Vice City and San Andreas were amazing.
And yeah,
Yeah.
I played Vice City. I
Vice
didn't
City was pretty
play
cool.
San Andreas.
Oh, Vice City soundtrack was amazing, and
Yeah.
obviously Burkus loves the 80s.
Yeah, definitely.
No, but like I said, Kingdom Hearts, which is basically Final Fantasy plus Disney, has to be my favorite PS2 franchise.
Star Wars Battlefront. That was.
Spyro.
Oh, Star Wars Battlefront was amazing. There has to be a third one soon. If they don't do it, I will cry again. But I'll cry over a lot of game series, let's be honest.
And I know Michael's going to hate me for this, but Call of Duty 2, Big Red 1.
No, actually, I think the Call of Duty PS2 games were good. I said they hadn't changed in about...
Did you play Big Red 1?
I did. I thought it was a really good game.
Wasn't that the best one, like, story-wise?
Oh, yeah.
I thought the characters and all were amazing. Do you
Yeah.
remember, like, Brooklyn and all?
Yeah, do you remember Captain Price?
Yeah, he was in every InfinityWard game. I know he wasn't in Big Red 1, was he?
No, I don't
That was a
think so.
Treyarch game.
I don't think so, I'm just joking.
How did Treyarch pull out Call of Duty 3 and Big Red 1, like, at the same time?
I don't
They had 1 year to make it, because Activision wanted more money.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's just unbelievable. Anyway, I can't reach my PS2 games that are on the back shelf, so
You didn't let...
there's half.
Lad, do you know what was amazing and now is shit?
What?
The old Medal of Honor games. Rising Sun was an amazing game.
I didn't like Medal of Honor. I had one on the PS1 and the PS2. Didn't like them.
No, Rising Sun was genuinely amazing. Me and Josh used to play it.
I had the parachuting one, Airborne,
No, Airborne was shit.
as well. But for Xbox, I had that.
So, should we move on to PS3?
Well, PS4.
What?
The PS4.
No, I meant PS3 favorite PS3 game. Sorry, that generation.
Well,
So
this
Xbox
generation
included.
then. Okay. I think Halo 3 ODST, like out of the Halo games, best one. Like, it didn't have multiplayer or Forge or Fire. Well, it did have Firefight or like custom games or anything, but it was the best of what it had. Let's see.
Well,
Assassin's Creed series.
can I choose a game that's not out yet?
No.
But it,
Skyrim.
but it looks really
Portal.
good. No, I'd say Oblivion's better than Skyrim. Sorry, I mean it's better as a story.
I'd have to say that the best quality games that I've had, like, have been Xbox Live arcade games, Toy Soldiers, Rock of Ages. You know that.
Toy
you know the
Soldiers.
Rock of
Rock-
Ages.
But Toy Soldiers was a brilliant game. Rock of Ages is a bit head frying, but it's fun.
So you played it, didn't you,
Yeah,
Michael?
yeah.
Yeah, that's class.
The game that I think is going to be the best in it isn't out yet. Is called Sleeping Dogs. It was called True Crime Hong Kong, but then Square
Oh,
Enix.
True Crime.
Square Enix basically took more over and made it Sleeping Dogs, and it's going to be open world and set in Hong Kong.
It's a bit like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, it's very similar, but it's also quite similar to Yakuza. It's sort of, I would always call Yakuza a sort of Japanese mix between Grand Theft Auto and the Virtua Fighter games, and
It's
some
kind of a bit random too.
and some mini games. Whereas this seems a bit like all the good aspects from Yakuza minus the fucked up fighting combined with Grand Theft Auto.
No, you're
Yakuza's
taking
a
their own
bit-
undercover cop.
Yakuza's what?
A bit like unbelievable, kind of like
Oh, yeah. The fighting.
what you call it?
I told you Virtua Fighter.
What do you call the GTA thing that's just a troll game?
What?
It came out recently. It's Saints Row
Oh,
the third.
I accept.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's lots of weird aspects chucked in, like there's karaoke bars and all, and
Yeah.
it's a bit of crack. But
Well, a game I forgot for PS2 is True Crime, New York City.
because I
Did
reminded.
anyone ever play the True Crime series?
No, I never played it.
It was fantastic. It was just basically you're a cop and you went around arresting everybody. Class crack.
Yeah, well that's what we're gonna have in Hong Kong,
Yeah.
and it could be the very first good Square Enix game in a long time because Square Enix have fucked up Final Fantasy.
Shall we move on to the next gen?
No, I'd rather
No.
keep. I'd
I
rather
have
keep.
mine.
Oh,
I
Tomb
want to.
Raider.
I want to keep whinging about how shit. Wait, the new Tomb Raider game?
The whole series.
No,
It has to be my favorite series of games.
you can't just. Uncharted. Uncharted has to be the best.
first one.
Uncharted
No,
is the
Tomb
best
Raider.
game series.
Nah,
Tomb Raider's been my favorite. I've
I
played
would prefer
every
Tomb
single one.
Raider. Like the first one was class.
The
Yeah.
new.
That was the only one I played.
No, I've played them all.
Oh, let's see.
They're my favorite games ever.
Lindsay,
Yes.
do you remember the Tomb Raider game that was set in Croft Manor at the start?
Yes.
Did you ever try to lock the butler
Yes.
in the fridge?
freezer. Yeah.
Well, was that the first one?
No, it was the
Oh
third.
well, I played that one.
He always got he always got out,
Yeah. And you
Oh,
just
he was a
shoot him
really
in
creepy
the
guy.
range.
and he wouldn't die.
Did he not just put up his tray thing?
Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah.
He put up his tray
Oh,
to stop the bullets.
anyway, the new Tomb Raider's coming out soon, and it looks amazing.
Yes, it does.
But that's
It's
because
quite good the way they've done it.
it's copying Uncharted.
A wee bit.
It's quite a lot.
Yeah.
But
It is quite good the way they've done it, though, because they haven't actually told you before how she became the way she was. And now they're actually going back and doing it.
yeah, but they're not going back and doing it. It's a reboot. It's a completely separate Laura.
Spin off.
No,
Is
no, no.
it?
It's a reboot. They've decided everything else that's happened that doesn't count anymore. This is a new Laura.
Does it not go back to like whenever she's just left Uni and she's really young?
Yeah, but it's
Because
not
the games like before they're her
Yes.
whenever she's older.
Yeah, no, they're not her when she's older. That's the old Laura. That's a separate Laura. They've rebooted the entire series and said, right, this is her. Nothing's happened yet, and nothing that we've already done will happen. This is
No Angelina Jolie.
it's a completely new Laura.
Lara.
Yeah,
Are they gonna make any?
I'm still
more
gonna say
movies?
Laura. no,
Lara.
because the movies were shit.
The movies.
No, I like the
second one
movies.
was shit. The first one was pretty good. I liked the first one.
What was the game, Derek? Yo. What was the game? Where like some creepy guy always followed you. Like if you locked him in a room and then turned around, he was behind you.
That's the butler.
No, was that?
Yeah.
No, was it Sherlock maybe?
Oh
What?
yes, Sherlock. Yes,
I never played
it
Sherlock.
was. Yeah,
It was creepy.
Watson. He was always behind you.
Oh, games. Ratchet and Clank was good for the PS2,
Yeah, I loved it.
except
I
they
what one
ditched
had the hoverboards?
the first one.
I had it.
They ditched the original voice actor for Ratchet following the second game because the original one was kind of a dick, and they made him a kinder character, and he followed through right up until the current one. I quite liked Dickish Ratchet, but I couldn't see any different one now than the one we've got.
Yeah.
Anyway, PlayStation 4.
And Xbox 720.
'Cause they're
codename Durango and PS
Orbis.
Orbis. Gas names ever.
Yep, pretty damn gay. Anyway,
2013
So-
launch for both.
Now, don't interrupt me on this, Michael, but supposedly, a lot of the rumors are saying that these next gen consoles are going to be filled with DRM,
Not
which
happening.
means. Yeah, I told you not to interrupt me.
It's
I
not
was going to
happening.
let you.
no, it's not happening.
Like, supposedly, you're not going to be able to play used games, LAN games, or be able to play without an internet connection.
Oh yes,
It's
I've
not-
heard this.
It's not happening. The CEO of GameStop, which does the majority of trade in America, has said with quite confident, as if he had talked to the two companies already, that they both have great relationships with them, and it's very unlikely that games will be blocked.
What is
For
it if you buy like you can go into GameStop or whatever and get a used game?
Yeah.
Yep.
You buy that and then you get like sort of a trial and then you have to pay to play the full game.
That's what they've pretty much been doing.
Yeah.
Except with multiplayer, you have to pay
yeah,
to go online.
it's in
It
Battlefield.
sucks.
In Battlefield, if I was to go in and buy an old copy of Battlefield 3 now, I'd need to pay separately to get the online. Whereas if I went to buy a new one, I get all the online stuff with it.
Mm.
GameStop says that it's not going to happen, and seeing as GameStop do the majority of trade in the US, you can pretty much rely on that. Because there's one thing with declining console sales and increase of the PC market and the download market, the developers are clinging on to the the retailers.
Get it out, Michael. Come on, get it out.
The retailers. Shut up, Lynsey.
PC's already getting screwed over by DRM though, like Assassin's Creed and all, requiring Steam and always online
Yeah,
internet connection,
but
which sucks.
but there's always ways around that, which there isn't with consoles.
Yeah. Gawker Network, like Gizmodo and Kotaku, have been reporting as well, alongside the DRM thing, that the Xbox will have Blu-ray and 2 GPUs running simultaneously.
Yeah, but the only problem is, and this will always be a problem for Microsoft, is that if they use Blu-ray, they have to give a share of their money, every game sale, to Sony, and they do not want to do that.
That's why I don't think they'll do that. I think they'll do their own disc format thing.
Yeah, they can't afford that either.
They did it. No, wait, no, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
I was about to say they just they revamped their disc format.
Yeah, well,
recently, like a few months ago.
Did Microsoft not support HD DVD whenever it went up?
I haven't a clue.
I think
I'm sure they do.
And then whenever it collapsed, they were like, "Oh shit, Sony's done something good."
But why would they not still be able to use HD DVD if their console supported it? Why didn't they use that for?
Because HD DVD doesn't exist anymore.
But why could they not just use it?
No.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't exist.
But why not?
Because
was it a company HD DVD or?
I think HD DVD is copyrighted. Let me see who put it in. Toshiba. HD DVD was Toshiba, and it was dissolved in 2008 because Blu-ray won.
Yep.
They're still used as a basis for China Blue high definition discs because China just copy everything and then say, no, well, this is not the same thing. This is nothing like it.
Also, one of the cores on the CPU is meant to be dedicated to Connect in the next version, which is kind of sucky.
The holographic versatile disc also collapsed, which actually could hold several terabytes of data. So they should have stuck with that.
HD DVD was like pretty close in the specs to Blu-ray.
It was, but it wasn't. The only thing that pushed Blu-ray enough to make it win was PlayStation 3. PlayStation 3 is what originally pushed Blu-ray, and it's what Sony are using to currently push the 3D TVs and the 3D like, Blu-rays.
HD DVD, I'm pretty sure, if I read correctly, that it had capability to have more capacity than the max Blu-ray capacity.
No, it didn't.
No, it did. And but the thing with the HD DVD was it had a slower response time.
Burkus,
what?
I'm gonna read this out to you. The storage size also varies. A dual layer HD.
I know, but the maximum.
No,
like
it says maximum. Yeah. Give us a sec. A dual layer HD DVD holds a maximum of 30 gigabytes of data, while a dual layer Blu-ray disc carries 50 gigs of data.
Yeah, but the maximum.
It just said maximum. It used the word maximum.
No, it's the maximum they made, but the capability to go further.
No,
whenever it was developed, it was. Yeah.
No.
It was.
Burkus, I've checked.
It was.
It wasn't.
Okay. That's fair enough. You checked what current products, what the current capability was,
Burkus,
not what was possible.
Burkus, they have said that yes, they gave equivalent levels of audio and visual, but the aspect ratios were different, and Blu-ray could hold more, and Blu-ray always was able to hold more.
Different.
What?
How are the aspect ratios different?
I don't know. They just said the aspect ratios were different. I was like, what?
That's balls.
Yeah, I was confused.
I think your source is a bit derp there anyway. Like, even if it was...
It could hold more, Burkus. Accept it.
It could hold more.
It always was able to, and it always would have been able to.
No.
Yes, it's a fact. Blue laser works better because they were still using red laser.
I will check this and put an annotation in and
Burkus,
Cite my source. Yes. No.
it was still.
Because I'll show you. Even my computing textbook says this.
Well, your computing textbook is wrong. You've actually argued with things in your computing textbook before, so shut up.
Yeah, but it's more
No,
like a better source than your random internet page that says.
you don't know what random internet page I'm using. I could be using
I
the
don't
most.
care what random internet page you're using.
I'm not telling you.
Oh
Which just
god.
means you know it's not very credible.
Shall we move on to the last topic
No,
of this podcast?
I have
Why-
a new topic.
no, you don't.
Okay, well,
Classic
topic first.
Sony published games to debut on Sony tablets.
What?
Sony tablets.
Yes.
Is it
Sony
like a
tablets.
PlayStation Vita extension
No,
thing?
tablets is in Sony have more than just what you think they have. Sony have huge markets. It's not just gaming.
Mhm. TVs,
Mostly is.
Yeah, Sony.
Apart from TVs and etc.
tablets. But yeah, this tablet, and you can use controller. Let's see, what is it? We got Crash Bandicoot, Pinball Heroes, Ape Escape. There's like PSP and PS3 titles going on.
Nice.
I saw something else about this.
Burkus, Sony.
Sports DualShock controllers.
Sony also do laptops. They do Sony Vio,
I know, they do files of stuff too, but
and they do Sony Pictures. They record films and make films. It's
didn't really know about that one though.
you know about Sony Pictures. They own Columbia.
Ooh,
Dude.
Xbox 360 have a Bluetooth remote and a Bluetooth headset.
Yeah, of course they do.
Yeah. Shall we move on to the last topic?
Wii
now?
2.
No, it's
Wii
not called the
U?
Wii 2. It's called the Wii U.
No,
It's called the Wii 2U.
Wii 2.
No, it's Wii U. Wii 2 was its fake name, and then they announced it as the Wii U, and it's coming out in what they described as Holiday 2012, which means Christmas, because Americans can't
Next
say
year
Christmas.
or so, apparently.
It's already been announced when it's coming out. They called it Holiday 2012, and that is what Americans mean for Christmas 2012.
The way they like. Were
Oh my goodness.
announced the Wii.
What?
The Wii 2 controller has a built-in touchscreen and camera.
It's a
Yeah.
tablet. Yes, it was announced last year at E3. How slow are you? It was
Ooh,
announced. It was announced in
And-
June last year.
The way they announced it made it look like all it was just a tablet add-on for it.
Yeah,
Like it's actually.
it's
It is actually a new console, isn't it?
yeah, but it also supports the old Wii controllers and all. So it is a tablet add-on, but you're just paying for another box.
Is it on par with current consoles?
No.
Like graphical wise?
It's just below, literally just below, which means I don't see Nintendo releasing another console after the Wii U. I don't see them keeping up in the console race, and soon you'll see classic Nintendo franchises such as Zelda and Mario on
Do you think they'll
Sony
become a
and Microsoft.
Sega?
Yes, they will be the next Sega.
Oh,
It's-
that's a shame.
They may still continue with handheld because they have the handheld consoles pretty locked up, but the 3DS was shit. I have the 3DS, and I will vouch that although good, it was far too expensive, and you don't get enough of what you should have.
The Neo Geo is coming back. It's a handheld console.
Lynsey, how old are your sources? Because you found out about the Wii 2 or the Wii U only now. Where
I
are where are you getting your sources?
I'm on MTV Geek at the moment. So, I don't know, it came up on the Google search.
Where did you hear about the Neo Geo coming back?
Here, I'll post the link.
Are you sure it's coming back? Because the last time it was properly used was 2001.
There you go.
Okay.
It says it looks like that would suggest that it's a rumor.
It looks like the Neo Geo is coming back.
Yeah, it's probably.
That looks weird.
It looks like an iPhone with weird buttons on it.
Well, there you go.
It looks like a classic console mixed.
Well, there you go. Kotaku's the people who released it, which means it's either a rumor or it's true. It's with
Yeah.
Kotaku, it's usually rumors, but
But sometimes they get things really right.
yeah, sometimes.
Like things that are not meant to be right.
Yeah, you
Like the Call of Duty and well, what else?
you sometimes wonder who the people that post on Kotaku work for. I think that some of them work for Sony and all, and they're just like, leak this.
They always tell everyone whenever they're told not to post something.
Oh yeah. It happens all the time. There's some sources in the industry which are kind of dicks.
Yeah. Mass Effect 3. A lot of fans have not been happy with the ending, even though like it's a massive game. And I'm sure they got their money's worth.
Aye.
Disappointing endings hardly like
it's not
a reason to be suing them.
Exactly. It's not the end that's important. It's the journey. It's the
Yeah.
game itself. It's not.
Content.
Oh, it's not. Oh, look! Here's a grumper reading the story of Mass Effect to his grandson in a book. We should win.
We
I
should
don't
probably
know
put
the
in
story
an
of Mass Effect.
annotation that there's going to be spoilers coming up because Michael just revealed the ending.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I didn't reveal what happened in the end of the actual story. I just revealed how they copped out. They did the classic cop out of. Then I woke up and it was all a dream.
Well, I don't know the Mass Effect story, but
Neither do I, to be fair.
Yeah.
So, Captain Shepard.
But I heard.
that's Commander.
But
Oh, wait, does he not become captain? Maybe.
no, I'm pretty sure Captain Shepard is someone from Stargate.
Commander
Atlantis.
Shepard. Yeah, it's Commander.
No. That's Colonel John Shepard from Stargate. Never mind.
Commander.
Anyway,
Is there so
back-
many ones called Shepard?
back to the point.
Apparently, Bioware are willing
Yeah.
to change the ending completely. I don't know. Where did you hear that, Michael?
Oh, escapist.
I have a
I thought they were just going to tweak it.
Here, I'll find out for you.
Okay.
They're thinking of it as possible DLC, so you're gonna have to pay for a new ending as well.
Oh.
Um,
Yeah, they're really going to town with DLC and Mass Effect. They released Final Fantasy characters and stuff and armor.
The thing, no. In Final Fantasy, they released Mass Effect armor.
Oh, right.
Oh god,
I completely misread
sorry
that
here.
title then.
Anyway,
It says
appar-
Bioware are going to change the ending.
apparently, apparently the game itself was impeccable,
Yeah.
but people just whinge about the ending. Well,
Kutra and all said it was good.
how many games have we played which are shit the whole way out and maybe have a good ending? It's not something they should really whinge about.
No.
3% wanted a new ending.
And sure, Burkus, you've played Frozen Synapse, haven't you?
Synapse.
Yep. Got it eventually. Anyway, they changed their ending to whinge about people wanting to change endings. It now has a T-Rex in a hat appear, and it talks about this is the ending of a computer game. We don't care if you like it, but at least the pony and dinosaur are happy.
It's a pity I would never be able to complete it, or anyone else would never be able to complete it to see that ending, because it's too damn hard.
It also says, we go through a lot of things in life. Not all of them are under our control, but that's okay, because it's all water under the bridge, right? So basically, they're trolling the entire community about whinging about Bioware. So, brava to Frozen Synapse, because I got it right that time.
Borderlands 2 was you said a great ride the whole way through, but it was a good journey the whole way through.
You haven't played Borderlands 2?
Or Borderlands. I'm excited about Borderlands 2. I watched the trailer over the weekend again.
But the ending was
Trailer's
shit.
good. Trailer's good.
The ending was terrible.
Because they're like, oh, let's go to this vault. There's going to be so much class stuff in it. And then
And it was just a troll.
it was a troll. It was a huge troll. But I think it's a message for life. It says, yeah, we build up things sometimes, but life goes on even if it's shit.
Did you hear about Mars Effect?
What?
No.
Notch as an April Fool's decided to call this new space game Mars Effect. If you type in marseffect.com, I'm sure you can find it.
Oh,
Have you seen the new Evil Minecraft? They put it out yesterday. It's called Atlas.
it's called what?
Evil Minecraft.
Is that its full name?
There's a whole big tweeting thing that started up with some guy called Evil Notch tweeting. And that's how it all started. But I don't know if it's any good as a mod or not.
I'm
And
going.
there's
I'm going-
llamas.
That's it.
Just like
That's it.
llamas.
Burkus, should I start the llama song?
Llama,
No,
llama,
no thanks.
llama, 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 llama. Yeah.
Yay!
Well, thank you all for listening. This has been
It's over?
yes, it's over.
but-
Well,
Here's a llama, there's a llama, and another little llama. Fuzzy llama, funny llama, 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 duck. Llama, llama, cheesecake llama, llama, tablet, potato llama, 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 mushroom llama, 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 duck.
thank you all for listening. I'm the Burkus Cat,
Michael, woo!
and
I've been Lynsey.
there we go.
You were Lynsey? Are you not Lynsey anymore?
No, I have morphed into
Lion
Thank you all
mutant.
for listening.
Lynsey.
That time I'm
Bye-bye.
Lynsey.
Bye.
Goodbye.